Mm. All right. Check, check. Phenomenal. Yellow.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Just got back from work, so a little tired, but I'm all good.
I feel that. I feel that. Sweet. Um. Anyway, yeah. So basically, need to figure out how to beat Fox. the
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I used to have a winning record on this guy, and then this season I think we're like 5-1. So I need to fix that.
Fair enough, fair enough. Anything in specific I should know beforehand?
Um. Well, you'll see it in the gameplay, but he loves to play a very reactive, jumpy aerial fox. And Steve being a grounded character and stuff, I need to figure out how to actually properly play this. And so, any advice any advice, anything you see and can call out, I'd appreciate. So,
Yeah, of course. All right, let's get into it then.
yay!
So I like the grab already. Okay, so really quickly, uh, ideally, if you the second you see the air dodge off stage, he should be dead from what I am getting. Like, what I think the best thing for you to do is to first grab ledge whenever you see him air dodge off stage, because
Okay.
chances are foxes are gonna try to run right against the wall, for instance, to try to
Hit him with forward air as
recover.
he tries
Yes,
gliding. Okay.
yeah. Now, um, I don't know if you do you know how to do TBC or like PBR or no?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
very consistent with TVC. So.
All right, so that's perfect because if you know how to do TBC, this ideally should already be dead.
I'm
Because the
imagining
second,
TBC down tilts
not even.
or what?
Because remember, it's a fox off stage, but more specifically, it's an air dodge. So because it's an air dodge off stage, you know for a fact the fox has to double jump in order to recover.
Yeah.
So the thing is, again, the second you see him off stage, you shouldn't be mining. I know Twitch is a bit weird with uh, going back a bit, but yeah, like right here, you do the down smash, you see the air dodge.
Yeah.
Don't bother mining here. Just immediately
Just
go and grab ledge.
okay.
Yeah, and then from there you'll see fox is forced to double jump up B. From here, assuming you'd grab ledge and ledge like immediately, this is a pretty simple just drop down forward air spike.
Hmm.
And even if you did it around here, if you say you're confident with TBC, exact same thing, just drop down TBC fair. That should just be dead right off the bat.
Okay.
The issue with going for like down tilt loops with Fox or like anything like this is just because again, you technically are clanking with the move more often than not, especially if it's the first time Fox is up B. So
Okay.
it's not exactly the best option to go for. Yeah, like again right there, that's another thing with the whole TBC stuff. Because you're aware of how to do it, I would say almost always you're going to be wanting to go for it. Worst case, if you don't trust that little sequence there, you can always, just try to even down smash instead of down tilt, just because, it's stronger
Yeah.
versus Fox up B. But, ideally, the moment you see Fox off stage, you need to just drop what you're doing and go at it.
Okay. Which is those up air chains by Fox. That's just Fox, right? There's nothing I can really no SDI or anything that gets me out of that earlier.
Your best bet is just if you do happen to get hit by it, your best bet is literally to just start SDIing away.
Yeah. Try to
That way
get
he
off
can't reset
stage.
on platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way he can't reset on platform.
Yeah, cause
But it's
he
still kind of like true regardless.
yeah, cause he kept hitting me with that, and I was just like, all right, you know what? Fine, I guess I'll try to get to ledge as fast as possible to force a reset. So
Yeah.
that was
Another thing I also noticed too, especially on this stage, I'm noticing right off the bat, you're getting caught a lot by his just quick jump ins and jump outs kind of stuff, which I believe is what you mentioned before. But I feel like one of the big things is, well, I guess two of the big things that relate to that are you're not really building walls as much as you should, as well as you're kind of committing to mining a little bit more than you should.
okay. So
So what I mean by this is like, all right, so right here, for instance, you see. Actually, let me go back a little bit just to be more thorough. But you'll see that once you go off stage, he goes for the ledge trump, and you kind of return back to stage. You don't really get anything true off of it. That's fine, reset neutral. You're dashing away. Right here, your best situation would be to build a wall, kind of like right here.
okay,
The main thing is, one, because walls are safer obviously.
yeah,
But two, if Fox does a nair anywhere up here,
it
or even if
lands
it's
on
not
top of
just
the platform.
yes, so you know for a fact that the moment he jumps, he has to let the attack rip here.
Yeah.
Meaning you can kind of just camp down here and just whenever you see him jump, just let out a bunch of up tilts.
Okay.
You kind of just rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Instead, you commit to the mining right here, which again, he could very well just do anything, especially from your distance to this distance. This is a really
Real
risky
real
situation to
bad.
just start mining.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if you're like one or two away from diamond, then sure, you can go mine it. But at this situation,
I at this situation, I just got greedy with mining and I got punished for it. So yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, honestly, you can keep planking. There's no like, unless they ban it for whatever reason, you can honestly just keep doing it.
Yeah. They call that one the syrup. Yeah, because like I think I tried to just start planking a bit more and it didn't work out,
Yeah.
and so I kind of just abandoned it after a bit, like seeing a couple more of the games.
Yeah. Like that's good right there. Like what you did right there in that whole sequence, that's ideally what you should be doing almost like 24/7 throughout the match.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to have a trigger finger on the jump. So the second you see him leave the ground, you got to just start up tilting.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this is good.
Craft gold because I love gold,
It's really good.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Too much rage.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it happens.
Dej. Oh no. Yep.
Yeah. One thing I've also learned, just ingrained in my mind, whenever I see Fox going for short hop back airs and I'm on ledge, the first thing I do is I get hit by one and I just literally like run off stage or I'll jump away. I will not bother with that because I know they're going to go for another one.
Okay.
A little bit too late on the forward air, on the stuff like that. If you know the Fox is going to go off stage, you're better off just forward smashing them when they're on stage. If you get to like, right here is when you should just forward smash.
Yeah.
I know you want to get them closer for it to kill, but at this point, if
This.
they're on ledge, you're better off just running off and forward airing.
Yeah. Okay. In that situation, do you think it's better to go for the forward air or just take the F smash on stage?
It really just depends on their SDI. Like in this situation, they weren't really SDIing too much, so honestly, forward air probably would have been the best option.
Okay.
If they were doing a lot better at SDI, you're generally going to be better off just going for forward smash.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Also, another thing really good to mention in the Fox matchup. So right here, you go for the general ledge trap. I like the idea. I mean, a bit late, but it's a
Yeah.
ledge trap. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
Ideally, what you should do is once again, you get the back air. Don't mind. What you want to do is run off stage to like right here, place a block like one below ledge, and just build up like this. What this does is essentially means that no matter what Fox does, whether it be side B, double jump, he's not reaching over the ledge. He's committed to going down below.
Okay.
By doing that, you're essentially almost guaranteeing that you get the stock. Because again, if he side B's anywhere here, wall's in the way, and even if he goes down low, cool, that's a down air, that's a down smash. If you can try it, go for a forward air. It's much better for you to go for that than it is for some kind of other ledge trap.
Well, my
Especially considering you wouldn't really kill off of this ledge
yeah.
trap.
Well, because like my issue with that with going for that wall there is that given the positioning there, though he was too high, so he'd be able to jump side B over it,
Yes, but you'll
and
still
then I
guarantee a hit. You can still punish him for it, even if it's not a kill. Let's look at the situation again. So you go for the back air here, run off
right.
stage. Even if he did double jump, like side B super super high up, technically speaking, you're not punishing it down here either, per se.
Okay.
So if you and even if you are in the middle of building and he goes for it, it is punishable. Even if you only get a forward air, not a kill, that's a forward air. You have this here. You can start rebuilding
Yeah,
again
I
and
gotta say his
replaying it yourself.
positioning. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny interaction.
Yeah, that was F smash.
Yeah, it happens.
I love how pivoting works in this game. It's so cool.
Yeah, like again, if you notice just how Fox uses resources off stage, like cool, jumps off stage, it uses double jump. At that point right here, the moment you see that, you should be ready to line up a forward air because you
Yeah.
know after he uses the double jump, it's extremely telegraphed on what he's gonna do.
Yeah. So a lot of it just boils down to recognizing whenever Fox has used that double jump off stage and then just punishing accordingly.
At least in those situations, yes, or at
Okay.
least when Fox is forced to burn his material or his resources.
Yeah. Plink. Yeah. I know that he's like super cognizant about like getting grabbed.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. One thing to note as well, at this point, once he starts building right here, your best bet is to probably try to start building behind you. That way you can at
yeah.
least give yourself some more space. Or try minecarting over, seeing whether or not he's ready to punish it or not.
Yeah. I've been rolling from ledge for a bit. Yeah. It's fine. We got diamond to grab because why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine for the grab, but the exact same thing is that your grabs are going to be better on stages like FD or Town where there's no platforms.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's just going to like constantly go around that.
Okay. Should like I kind of be treating Fox like Min Min, where I just don't ever really want to grab unless like it's actually free. Just not as don't use it as callouts or
Not necessarily per se. Like grab is still a really good option, and the risk reward is much better on Fox.
yeah.
The thing is that you have to wait for again their double jump timing is more often than not what you need to focus on, because you know that after they use a double jump, they're forced to land, and it's rare when a Fox just jump double jump and then directional air dodge to the side. It's extremely rare.
Okay.
So a lot of the times you'll notice that again, jump, look for his jump and double jump, immediately afterwards lands. So again, jump, double jump, immediately afterwards forced to land. That's why it's good to like when I say the moment you see the jumps, just start holding up tilts, and then when you see the double jump, you'll know that all right, cool, immediate land. Jump, double jump, immediate he has to land.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just recognizing that specific pattern, which is good.
Okay.
And also another thing as well for Fox, if you ever see, never try to punish Fox Nair out of shield unless it's like a down air kill percent.
Yeah.
Especially at 0, your best bet is to just like
Just hold shield.
hold shield past it, and then if you whiffs the jabs, then cool, you get your own jab train and potentially kill off of it.
I think I do just steal this game. So
I mean, that's the matchup.
exactly.
Like, look at all this pressure. Right here, you're trying your best to, find the hits, find some kind of opening, which is fine. Right here, you're stalling, which is good. So we'll get it through. All right.
And he dies. Rage.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, again, that's just better. Like, other than you went for the forward smash last time, ideally go for the forward air.
Yeah.
And even though it did work out, I will say one thing to mention as well. This is still another situation where I think walls are going to be good too. Like, again, notice how he's not necessarily attacking you, but rather just waiting to find some kind of swing.
Yeah. Just
that you
waiting. Just
need,
waiting to whiff
right?
punish. Yeah.
Yeah. So once you kind of like create the space, especially when you see him jump that high, you need to just be ready to also like drop back and then just start building another wall.
Okay.
It's better to just constantly rinse and repeat that and get your most risk reward out of everything than try to risk an attack. Because again, if he shields the jab, it's pretty bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, that pivot grab, again, let's look at it this way. If it was on FD or Town or a stage without platforms, that pivot grab would have worked.
Yeah.
The only thing is, we're not. So jump, double jump, if you landed, you know, much better for you in that case.
Yeah. Oh, which as far as like stage picks go, like we had just gentlemen to Battlefield this entire set. Like,
Gotcha.
is that like what's your thoughts on that one?
Uh,
Th- that was a TBC
it's,
attempt there.
yeah, it's fine. It's tricky to say. Like, the thing is with this matchup is that we kind of just cheese Fox at any percent,
Okay.
really. So you have to focus on what does Fox get. So you want ideally you want all the flat stages. You want Town and City, you want Kalos, you want FD, you want even PS2 as well.
Okay.
Because again, the whole pivot grab thing, and Fox also can't land. The thing is with Battlefield is that you're giving him some of the best opportunities to land.
Gotcha.
Because you can't really reach the top platforms that well, and with the side platforms, he kind of mixes you up too. It's not a bad pick to go Battlefield just because again you get that one hit, you're good. But the issue is you need to focus on how easy is it for you to land on Battlefield, and how easy is it for Fox to land on Battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, ideally, Town and City's pretty good because Fox loves killing off the top, and you kill off the side. That's like perfect for you.
Yeah.
FD's good because it's FD. You just kind of jab Fox. Same thing with Kalos if it's legal where you're at.
Yeah.
And yeah, PS2 is solid. Small Battlefield is arguably better in times two. The only difference is, with Battlefield, it is bigger blast zone, so you can live longer. Whereas, you are easier to cheese Fox without blast zones. Ideally, it doesn't really matter too much.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say Battlefield's a fine pick, but you do have better options.
Okay. All right. I'll
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah. Now again, right here, how come you do this again? So you go for the up tilts. That's cool. You get your hits. Do that. Drop it.
And I start
Whatever.
mining.
How come you don't just start building again, like a quick wall or two? Even if there's not much space, it's still protection.
Yeah. You're right. I think the answer is I didn't think of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. It's good to be aware of, but it happens. Stone blocks, I'm pretty sure would kill Fox from that distance for edge guarding.
Okay.
Stone
I
is
probably was too busy watching Fox and watching my materials. So after I placed that first stone,
that's fair.
I'm like
I mean, I
real
always
close to
keep it in
diamond.
my head because I kind of like tried learning what is the best block material type for edge guarding.
Yeah.
So ideally, at least for Fox, unless it's like he upbees into like directly on the block to where the upbeat charge hits it, you stone blocks are like your best bet.
Yeah.
But the further away he is from the blocks for his upbeat, the weaker your blocks can be. Like you can still edge guard with wood from far away, but stone is the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
Laying on block. Yeah.
Worst case, if for whatever reason this kind of situation happens again, remember no double jump. You can't just drop down Nair, and he's forced to charge up B a second time.
Okay.
And since Nair is sending in the tumble, you can honestly low key Nair train him down here.
Yeah.
But
Heck.
yeah, just be aware.
Honestly, with that block there, I could probably because like he doesn't miss techs.
Yeah,
Honestly, I probably could just nair into down smash or F smash since I landed on that block.
yeah, or just Nair to whatever you need to do.
Okay, so
It happens. Uh, the fastest, also in this situation, the fastest way to get the punish after this is after you notice the final hit right there, run up and do sword fair, and then fast fall nair, and that'll help you convert into jabs later on.
wait, sword fair and then fast fall in there.
Yes.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
done
Okay.
with the right
Yeah.
timing, you'll basically, yeah.
Gotcha. I was.
It's a fun little
I was.
convert from air to ground.
I was like.
Uh,
I was like, fair. I'm not pig looping Fox. He's a fast fall. Yeah. No. I gotcha.
you can pick loop fox if your sword's broken,
That's true.
which is stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah, I should have gone for one more.
Yeah, you should just release it early, especially with how far away he's going. You're better off just getting the safe hit. Because even if you like jab forward smash here, you're still sending him insanely far with diamond tools.
Yeah. I get stays positioning. I have stone in the pocket. So yeah.
Yeah, like as good as it is to get the best amount of damage that you can get, you might as well just get the guarantees where you can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's good. And yeah, that's another situation where tying back to what I was talking about earlier with the whole start building horizontally. Cool, you get that immediately. Run off stage, start building. If
Okay.
you just do it up like this, even if he goes high, you're catching him. He's way too far away.
Yeah.
So again, this situation, like maybe not this low, but like right where my cursor is, right here, upwards is your best bet.
Okay.
Because side B, it just will not work whatsoever, and then you kind of just get the punish afterwards.
Yeah.
Uh, don't mine on the platform as much as you might want to. It's way too risky.
Okay. Just use the iframes to get back down to the ground. Get below.
Yes.
Get below Fox. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let me see something here. Yeah, I think right here you're mainly just too focused on your escape options, but I'm noticing a lot of air dodging to get out of stuff.
Yeah.
One thing that I feel like might be helpful is how sometimes Fox's combos are fairly frame tight with their movements, and like sometimes you like barely edge guard them
Yeah.
or air dodge them. I would say in these situations, especially at low percents, it might be more effective for you to just smash Nair instead of trying to air dodge.
Okay. Because
So
what
air dodge for
Nair's frame 5, frame 6?
frame 4.
This character's busted.
Yeah.
All right.
So air dodge for Steve is frame 3,
Yeah.
and Nair for Steve is frame 4. If you have gold tools, Nair is frame 3. So you actually tie in both hits.
Yeah.
So against Fox specifically, if they're like always coming at you from the sides or horizontally, then going for Nair out of hit stun is just ideally good. Because again, you get right here. If you did Nair, it might have hit, it might not have hit, but air dodge essentially guarantees that he gets a hit.
Yeah.
And let's look at it again, like right after the air dodge. So it goes here.
Because I know that is one thing I definitely do struggle with a lot is that I just love my defensive options. I get scared.
I mean, that's valid.
So it's like,
I mean, it's also Steve. He kind of just has a lot.
yeah.
Like right here, you probably could have traded with Nair, and then now he's over here, you're right here, you build, and then neutrals reset.
Yeah.
All right, and again, so the second right here, let's see you do this, air dodge in, goes for the up airs. Once again, the whole looking for damage issue. Back air goes right here, he's right here, your instinct right now should be to build. But instead,
Okay.
you try to go for another back air, which is again, it's just resetting neutral in not really a good spot, especially with how many materials you have.
Yeah.
Like even right there, once you started building, look at all your materials you're getting back just because of the build.
Yeah.
A bit risky with the forward smash, I will say. Like, I get it, if you get the hit, cool. But I think at this point, you're better off just getting your materials where you can. And then just, if he breaks it, counter hit. If he doesn't break it, minecart above. If he reflects it, oh well. You're not really dying to reflected minecart if you're still inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the big thing from what I'm noticing is just where exactly you're choosing to pick your hits. A lot of the times you can just kind of just wait, all things considered. Like again, if you can also just learn to trade the um pivot grab habit, at least on this stage with the up tilts, it's gonna be much better. Or even up airs too. Like you can see jumps, start doing up airs too.
Okay.
See, I get that option, but Fox can kind of fairly easily get back at you with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for characters like, Kazuya or Mac or whatever, then sure, by all means do that. But Fox, maybe not so much. If anything, once you're in this situation, the moment you see lasers, you should just think, all right, cool, fast fall down and build again.
Yeah.
Which I know it's annoying here, like build, 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 but it's these small little openings that you do actually getting.
Yeah,
That's what really helps. And I mean, yeah, this is fine, all things considered. And yeah, look, again, that's kind of what I mean with the minecart, how it's good to just let it go up high, because you might as well.
Yeah.
But again, you see this, what should you do?
Wall.
Yeah. And like, again, the difference is if you do it here compared to like a 2 high or 3 high here, it's a massive difference. Here, you're kind of just, if you minecart over, he can up smash, he can reflect, he can start doing short hop into whatever.
Yeah.
He's kind of free to do whatever. Whereas if he just did it right here, it's a lot more limiting on what Fox can do. So it's good to keep that in mind as well.
Wait, did he just taunt? Did I see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that bastard! All right. So isn't there a tech isn't there a tech where you can buffer footstool out of shield or not footstool out of shield? No, that is right. Like buffer footstool out of shield, and if you miss the footstool and stuff, you'll like air dodge to the side.
Yes.
How precise is that to pull off?
It's extremely easy to put in your gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically as long as you, because you know how footstools take about, I want to say like 8 to 12 frames to come out first.
Yeah.
Like once you footstool, yeah. If as long as you press air dodge, like within anywhere from like 12 frames, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like extremely lenient. Like it's good to learn.
Okay. Because with the character like Fox who's landing on your shield all the time, it's probably a little bit better. I'm fine.
Yeah, but it's not. You don't need to just air dodge. It's literally any option into footstool dare or whatever. Yeah, like see that close, he barely makes it in. But if from further away, previously you would have been able to edge guard with the stone blocks at that point.
Yeah.
And I think the big thing
Don't mind up there. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw how if he went for up air instead, that was again you get hit for free.
Yeah.
And again, it's just a lot of the small things, right? Right here, for instance, you're getting hit by Nair into rapid jab, which is again not that much damage, but it's still 27 damage. And
Yeah.
if let's say he grabs you, that's like what 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, Fox grab is not killing till like 210. You're good.
Yeah.
Solid combo. Again with the mining though, gotta watch out for that. Yeah, I think at least in this game, what I'm noticing is a lot of just you trying to return to center too quickly.
I should accept that I'm in disadvantage and deal with it.
Yeah, like right here, look. Let's look at the sequence again. At least for let's start at the second stock, or when you lost the second stock, because that's the main thing here. Like you have the walls, you're doing this, good enough. But again, look at how you're trying to swing. You're always looking for
Yeah.
the jumps now. Let's see what you're doing. Return back to stage, normal, and then running in. Look how you're always like looking for some kind of aggressive option with an attack.
Yeah. I'm looking to
The
get the
issue
reversal.
is like here's what I'm noticing as well. How are you trying to get your hits? Let's just look at it again. So back from the sequence, you're doing your attacks. All right, cool. Short hop, back air, cool. Back air, swing, back air. You're very much so trying to cover in that one little going on with your mic. It sounds like really fuzzy right now.
Hey,
So hear me good? I can't really hear much.
yeah, I can hear you now. You good?
All right, it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. I got
Sorry, I just saw like a bunch of like.
a bunch of freaking static
It's all good.
noise. Whatever. All right. You were saying?
But yeah. So, anyways, so you're noticing you're kind of like attacking very quickly, like around your little bubble.
Yeah.
So you know how. Can you like in your head visualize like, oh, from this position that you're at right here, for instance, what is your out of shield bubble?
Yeah.
Like how far can you reach in a reactable distance?
Like.
Can you kind of visualize that?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you? Or...
So like a general.
Okay.
No, I mean as long as you
I'm
know
like,
what it is, it's fine.
I have that. I have that graphic if you want. No.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Fox is outside of all of
Anyways,
it. Yeah.
so look more not necessarily focus on how he's out of it, and more so look at how he moves when he goes in and out of that distance. Look at the movements he's doing, and look at how you're trying to punish it. If you notice, he's playing very much so a in and out kind of sequence.
Yeah.
But the issue with what you're doing is that you're trying to out of shield somebody who is constantly throwing out safe moves.
Okay.
Whenever that situation is present, your goal shouldn't necessarily be to find a hit, but rather to regain center through creating space. So what I mean by
Okay.
that is, let's look right here. Notice how he's playing still very defensively. He's moving very in and out of you.
Yeah.
Look at how you're moving in. You try to approach, he counter hits you. You try to approach, he counter hits you. But when you start saying, "Oh shoot, down air," what does he expect out of after you do a down air? What's the most common thing that Steves do?
Minecart or
Yes.
aerial.
So what does he do? You minecart and then he moves out of the way.
Yeah.
And notice how he always loves reflecting it.
Yeah.
Like okay,
Like
so simple sequence is what it is.
Mhm.
But yet here's the thing to keep away. Look at the distance that you were at beforehand compared to that sequence. Like again, safe neutral. You rush in. Oh well, doesn't work. Rush in doesn't work. Unfortunate, you're at ledge. So the down air is a good option. But look at your stage positioning. You're on ledge. He's here.
Yeah.
What's his answer to minecart?
Run away.
Instead of trying to be aggressive with minecart, use the fact that he's afraid of it to minecart, jump out right here, and just start building again.
Okay.
This is your ticket to getting better stage control. But
Yeah.
if you're constantly trying to out of shield him, you're just going to keep on falling into his options instead of you trying to recreate space to get your options better.
Okay. So in this situation, I just need to start using my cart more as a get off me,
Treat it like a
give me space
projectile.
tool rather than. Okay. Yeah. Treat more like a projectile
Yes, it's a
and
projectile.
use it to take
not
stage, not a kill option.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's not a kill move.
Yeah.
Because again, look at the distance he's at now. He basically walked from one side of the stage to the other just because he was afraid of you.
Yeah.
This is when you need to start building, not trying to be aggressive again. Like, cool, you get the hits, but again, even like right here, you can start building a wall here and force him to go high with the jump.
Yeah.
And this is a bit where the battlefield issue comes into play. Look at how he's using a platform as well, which again, if you call it out, cool. But the issue with calling it out is, look, instead of having to land for instance, on the ground, every time he double jumps, he has a very kind of mix up freeway, quote unquote, to like get his hits.
Yeah.
Okay, again, look at the minecart. What's his option? Let's use
Run.
minecart. Run. That is basically your get out of jail for free card, essentially. Like if you just did it and jumped out, cool, you now have center stage.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Until he starts to back air or up smash your minecarts, keep doing that for center stage. Once he does, eventually you'll have to mix it up with how you exactly you throw out your minecart to the distances, but for the time being, that's going to be the big thing. Like again, you minecart, he goes for the reflect, then cool, you can literally just jump out of minecart early, and then all of a sudden, cool. Jump out, build, you have better positioning.
Yeah.
And yeah, right there, same thing with the whole wall off stage, or at the very least, a wall to protect you. Have something there. And here's the other fault of Battlefield as well for you to land. It can be helpful at times, but the issue is you're always going to be stuck around platforms, so always maneuver around. Meaning, again, likewise with the whole Fox can't really attack you through platform unless he lands through with like Nair. You can't exactly down air or forward air until you're past this distance as well.
Yeah.
So it's something to keep in mind too. I like that.
Tragic.
Yeah. Are you at least noticing some of the situations I'm like telling you about with the whole advantage state? You're focusing too much on mining, too much on
Yeah.
defensive kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of what I'm just doing is I'm just getting too greedy whenever it does come to mining. Freaking doing it in situations where I should be either playing a lot safer, set up a wall, etc., etc. And I'm getting punished a lot for just trying to poke out a shield rather than. Did you just taunt cancel on block?
Like,
Sorry, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's a tech.
True, true. I wasn't ready for it. Forward. Oh, got it.
Like right there. Honestly, you can remember you can recover from the bottom blast zone.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened is I went for the second one and then I landed on block.
Fair enough.
Or no, I literally just lied.
I mean,
I'll take that option.
maybe you
got rid
intended
of
to do it,
dirt.
but the hand didn't. Whatever, but
Yeah.
yeah. Ideally, that should be punishable. Jab out of shield might have just been slow, but especially if he hit the crafting table, that should have been. Yeah.
Oh, and I just was too slow at the jab.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that should be punishable,
Yeah.
especially if he hits table, because that'll extend his end lag.
Should I like be actively just trying to keep table around me and stuff, just so that way his arrows are a bit safer to deal with? Sort of like
That
how
is
you
an
can
option, if
with
like
Cloud,
especially if it depends on how he does it.
yeah,
So here's the thing. Let's look at this situation where he nears you below platform. You got to be really aware of it, which is the issue. Because let me try to get it right. So notice how he does nair like right here.
yeah,
The thing is that would hit both you and the table at the exact same time.
yeah. Okay,
So nothing will happen. It'll basically do the exact same amount of shield stun.
but like if
it's like
if
right
I'm
here and
shielding and then it hits my shield and then hits table and stuff, then it's safe.
then it's less safe because
Or
he hit you
less.
first and then table second.
Sorry, safe for me to punish, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
against Shulk, for instance, I love doing that because all the aerials don't. It's rare when they just do the air like that dead on you.
Yeah.
So it'll always help without a shield. So it is helpful, but you got to be aware of where they do their aerial.
Oh, so that's what I can do against Shulk. Good to know.
Yeah, like even then, look at you did one You finally did the 2 wall around the platform, and look at what you're able to get. Much
Yeah.
safer distance.
Just
And yeah,
decided
like this
to
is perfectly
stock
fine.
up.
Just keep doing that.
Okay. So not going to pressure there and just staying back and building a wall was the option.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also no reason for you to be hitting F smashing through the wall right there.
Okay.
And like trying to get quick hits right now. Right now, you just want as many good materials as you can get.
Okay.
All right, good. That's kind of what I was talking about before. You don't need to commit to anything. You just need to, get your resources.
Yeah.
Just be ready. Again, you need to react to him jumping. So
Yeah.
the second you see him leave the ground, yeah. The second you see him leave the ground, you need to just start shielding.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm fishing for back airs again.
Yeah, again, right there, you're being too aggressive.
Okay.
It's like cool. You get the back air. He's dashing away. Like even then, building a wall right there is still good, because now Fox is technically stuck on one side, and you're more towards center.
Yeah.
Like that, and like again, look what he's doing. Look at the distance that he's playing at.
Yeah. He
So advantages reset.
he shields the cart and then hangs in
Cool.
the corner where I have to reach really far if I have to call that out if I'm going to hit that back air.
Yeah,
So
but in this case, your best option, build right here and then stay on this side. He can't really break through, and if he jumps over, you can at least cover this area too. Just remember, there's a top platform here, which if you didn't have, this is much even more effective.
okay.
Yeah, that's good. Again, build a little bit closer to the
To the front of the
side
platform.
platform. That way you can at least have more. Yeah, that way you at least have more space to like. If he breaks a wall, you have more space to build another wall.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, because I don't think I can actually nil to TBC there against Fox. I think he's got the frame data to
Maybe.
get out of it. So up smash.
Also, not sure if you saw the Steve Tech thing with the down air, but that is punishable by down air. Should kill.
Oh, the entity cramming. So
Yes,
is that what they're calling it? Yeah.
because yeah,
Yeah, because he's
because
pushing
you'll
both of us into the
basically
corner, right? And so
yeah.
I
So
can,
when you down air, you'll push them up. You'll either get the strong hit, or you'll get the weak hit, which will true combo into your back air.
yeah. Because I think I've gotten a bit more cognizant, like, or cautious about going for the downers and stuff because of half the time it just hasn't worked out and I've gotten up smashed out of shield for it and I'm like, ugh,
Gotcha. Which is
that was
valid.
bad. That was a bad option. In
Let me see what happened again.
uh, in a kit of lagless moves, I decided to go for the laggiest option.
Uh, fair enough. I mean, it was a guaranteed kill. I get it. It happens.
Yeah, he died. That was air dodge for sure.
Yeah. Like again as well, if you notice he's always jumping too and you can't pivot grab, at the very least, the moment you see him double jump, you can just let an up air rip too.
Yeah.
Especially if he has to land on the platform.
I didn't land on stage with it. Sad.
Yeah. It happens. And I like the ideas with the up airs. Just again, another thing we already talked about this technically. But look, he's at this distance, you're over here, he's just waiting for you to press a button at that point.
Yeah.
I think let me see something actually. I'll bring it up again when I see it, but yeah. It's like I'm noticing. And the walls that were good, just again, I would recommend don't build a 3 high if the other ones are there. You're saving a lot of
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, minecart a little bit slow. You ideally should be able to punish the down smash on reaction.
Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, I've got no mats, so I'm anxious to
Yeah,
get the hit, get him off of me. Dodge. Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah.
I need to start mixing that up of like, hey, yeah, like I air dodge towards the ground and then swap the DI at the last second to roll in, to tech roll in.
Yeah, it's tricky to get at first, but and again, right here, it's just a matter of okay, good wall. He did call it out that time, which again, first time he called it out the entire set. But if you're constantly like, oh, should I have low materials, but you're still going for minecart? It's again, you're really risking the whole. Oh, should I try to go for the hit, or should I just try to stay back and be defensive? Because realistically, your best option there would probably have been to just drift towards ledge and just start ledge planking.
I bought this headset like 2 months ago. What the hell? It just randomly disconnected. All right. Talk real quick.
Yeah, everything good?
Yeah, we're back.
All right.
Phenomenal. All right. It's weird. Might have something to do with the fact friggin' there's like 30-mile-an-hour winds outside my house right now. It's not looking good.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I've lost some shingles off my
Weather's
roof
not right.
already. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I live in Oklahoma, so it is what it is.
Gotcha. I mean, it's raining over here right now, so.
Yeah.
I do like that air dodge that you did.
Which one?
Really good. Uh, you'll see it.
That okay, cool.
That one.
Yeah.
Mixing them up like that, that was really good. Just again, the one block is not it for Fox.
Yeah. I should always just be going for the 2 high blocks underneath platforms like that.
The 3.
Wait, go for the 3. I thought you said don't go for the 3 before that.
I mean, I mean, no. I said when you already have a 3 available, don't go for another 3.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Having 2 is, I mean, yeah. I mean, underneath the platform, having 2 is fine because you have a platform to cover you.
Yeah.
But just remember as well, the 3 is so good because let me see if I can get it right. Hopefully, yeah, that's a short hop distance.
Yeah.
So the 2 ones, it'll like, yeah, 2 blocks should cover it unless it like just doesn't for some reason. But I'm pretty sure it should. Worst case though, if you do the 3, he's always gonna be forced to full hop, and you're gonna
Okay.
have much more time reacting with up tilt compared to for the full hops compared to short hops.
Gotcha.
But I think 2 should be fine. The 1 though, it just kind of lets you. It's as if the block isn't even there at times.
Okay. Because I've been doing it as a hey, yeah, I don't I want to save myself against like dash attacks and stuff, but
Yeah, but you're just getting yourself mixed up to other things. Again, decent mix up, but like running in first of all, running into Fox like that is really risky.
yeah,
It worked, but it's risky.
yeah.
But again, the moment you see him that far away, you need to just back away and build.
Okay.
Like again, he's just waiting for you to be the aggressor. So the one thing he's not expecting is for you to stay, you know, far away from you. Yep.
That was
There's the
probably
constant out of shielding again.
yeah. It was also probably DI, and I just didn't card there. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think it held in step up. Oh well.
I mean, also holding up tilt is still good versus Fox too, so you can
Yeah.
do that as well. But
It,
just know it is
go
more
back.
effective to do it
Go back like 10 seconds. Um.
here.
After this.
You see something?
Like right there. After that downer, um, Is there a better option that gives me better coverage there?
Let me see. If it's not jump cancelable at that height, it might be like a very, very, like almost like exactly that height. You should be able to jump out, I would assume.
Yeah.
Maybe you're like frames away from being able to jump,
Okay.
but at that point, if it's like that close, then not really too much you can do.
Okay. It's felt like that. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. One other thing to note as well, it's weird to do at times, but if Fox has his back to you, kind of like, how he did with the whole back air sequence here, holding up tilt is better for you against him.
Okay.
Because if you remember, Fox is best out of shield attack is up smash.
Yeah.
So, but that starts in front of him, not behind him. So
Yeah.
if he's like this, doing up tilts against his shield, like even out of shield, it's not true. But the fact that he's constantly shielding for it or going for attacks against it means that it is more likely to work.
Which, if I'm doing that, and like obviously it's situation said he's not facing me and all that. Should I do one up tilt on shield and then the second one start walking away? Usually, or like what's the
Ideally, yeah.
general? Yeah.
If you can consistently keep it spaced, that's what your main thing is to do. Not necessarily always away, because sometimes it is really good pressure to just have that there for you.
Yeah.
But the more the better. And yet again, this situation right here is just you weren't really building walls as much as you were trying to build anything for materials.
Yeah.
Looks like here you get it, get mixed up, it's fine. Roll away. Again, you're dashing away mining instead of dashing away building. If you
Okay.
just ran up and up smash, it would have just killed.
Yeah.
Like again, you're at super low materials, but you need to use those materials to mine. Like again, right here in another situation, you'll see you have the little scramble, and then mix it up. He dashes away. You both roll away. This should be enough time for you to react and just build a wall here and start mining again.
Yeah.
But instead,
Got greedy
it's a
dash
different.
attack and
You're
die
trying to
for it.
look
Yeah.
for the hit first. Yeah. One thing that might help with all this is realizing that, from the Fox perspective, they know that if you get that one good hit on them, they're kind of just going to explode.
Yeah.
So you can kind of use that fear against them. So even though, yes, it might feel like, oh, I need to get that one quick hit, remember, it's very rare that they're just going to like run up and do an attack against you, especially when they know they could just die out of nowhere. So even if it's a scramble situation, you building is in and of itself a movement mix-up. Because again, they're not expecting it. It's something they have to commit to.
Okay.
It's something you can play around with too. So like in this situation again, he's dashing in, waiting. He's just waiting for like any hit for you to do. So let's rewatch. Shield, go for the hit, keep himself mobile. And yeah. Notice how when he attacks and when he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So from that, you can kind of tell like, all right, when he's grounded, for instance, he doesn't really go for too many attacks, especially at that percent.
Because
He mainly saves the attacks for the
yeah.
jumps.
And especially whenever I'm at kill percent, because it's just so much better for him if he just shields whatever I'm doing and kills me with up smash.
Yes. So at that point, you're better off going for more movement-based mix-ups, whether it be dashing back or even just building, because that's good too.
Okay.
He's not expecting it because he's afraid of you. That's what makes building safe.
Okay. Because I want to get him to the point where I can start forcing out more of the hey, yeah, he's scared, so I get a build, and then he's got to call it out, in which case then I do get that hit.
Yes.
Because then I'm forcing a 50-50, and the odds are so much better in my favor.
Exactly, yeah. But you have to put yourself in the spot to get that to begin with.
Yeah. Missed the tech. Oh, we're fine. Bad grab.
Yeah, like right here, unfortunately, this is not where you want to be because, very low materials.
Yeah.
Like, cool, can't get the hit. Your goal right now should be to find a safe spot to build in.
I don't know what that block was.
Yeah, like right there, that's good.
No mats. Up there, my beloved.
Were you? I feel like you were trying. You're thinking about crafting for a second.
I think I was, but then I was like, nah, too risky. Like I've got a little bit of
Yeah.
durability on tools left, so and besides, gold
Yeah.
is probably better spent on minecarts than frame data right now. So
No, definitely. And again, here you get the quick hits. I know you don't have the materials to build, so it is what it is.
yeah,
It's like very weighty, very play safe. But like, again, notice how far away you are. I like how you did the building. Ideally, two instead of one right
yeah.
here.
I
It just goes such a long way.
Yeah, because the reason why I keep going for one is because it's worked out for me really well in the past. He's adapted since then, so I'll
Yeah,
just
so now it's
start going
time to
for
go
two.
for two around that point.
Yeah, I've got diamond.
Yeah, I
Unfortunate.
like that.
Dej? No, sad. This character sucks.
And worst case, if you don't trust how you're playing around walls, or if you don't know, oh, am I gonna get this hit? Am I gonna not get this hit? It might sound weird, especially given how much we do this as a Steve player. But like again, wall right here. If you don't know what he's gonna do, don't mind. Just literally just stand there.
Yeah, just stand there and
That's
react.
because yeah, just react. Because again, if he's always expecting a mining, he thinks, oh, because mining has end lag. You have to cancel before you can attack.
Yeah,
So just wait at that spot. Especially if you notice, look how far that down tilt reaches.
yeah,
Your closest, the only time you're getting hit is if he full goes sends in and full forward smashes, and you're like right next to the block. Even if you're like right here where my cursor is, you're safe from everything Fox has.
yeah,
So literally, if you feel like you just need to get the hit, sometimes it's good to build and just wait.
yeah. Because I'm scrambling for the hit right now. Yeah,
Yeah, which again, you need to find the safe spots to build. Good back air, good wall. Ready for the next one. Right there, you're looking for okay. Right there, you're looking for the counter hit. Don't try to be too desperate with the counter hit. If you stop and be like immediately super close to the wall, especially at that percent, and you keep on shielding it, like again, one or two close, that's fine. But if you're constantly next to the wall, you're giving him more time to be like, hey, it's there. You want to like really save it for that one time you think it's gonna work.
yeah. And that was just my shield was low. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Was that game five? Was that game four?
I believe so. That was a 3-2. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
I think
yeah,
above all else, big takeaways from all of this.
yeah,
One, hold shield a bit more than you usually would. It's foxes love trying to bait you out of shield. It's just hold shield. Worst case, you get grabbed for like 8%.
yeah,
Alongside that, build more. Two high walls or three high walls. Try to avoid the one. If you're gonna do the one high, I would say just do one and then like immediately minecart over it. Just because they expect the one. They see, oh shoot, that's a one. I can break through, and you get the hits.
yeah.
But no, stick to two or three as best as you can.
Okay.
Likewise, in neutral, as annoying and as boring as it may be, if you see ample enough space between you and your opponents, you need to just start building again. Like, I get it. It's really cool to get the counter hit. It's so rewarding to get the jab. But think about the 50-50s.
Yeah.
How much reward are you getting with or without?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alongside that, when Fox is off stage, focus on his double jump and focus on how much resources he has. If he's forced to up B, that should in theory be dead almost every single time. So
Okay.
you got to really commit to that. And you can always use the vertical walls off stage in order to make your chances better because you'll block off side B and all that.
Okay.
Alongside that, react to his jumps more often than not. The only way you're gonna hit Fox from jumping at you is you gotta really just react to his jump. You can't really call it out too much. But again, that's what walls are there to help you out with. They force full hops, and as long as you react with up tilts or even up airs, that's pretty much your best bet.
Okay.
And against this Fox specifically, you gotta start using minecart more, but treat it like a projectile. Notice how he quote unquote gives you center stage because of how you play around minecart. You gotta
Yeah.
really just commit to that. Treat it like a projectile, not like a kill move.
Okay. And then because of how we both play and stuff, you'd say that you would not you'd say that like he gets too much off of juggles and stuff. So like as far as like stages go, I probably should not be going to a battlefield, or
Not too much.
because
At least with his playstyle.
yeah, because I've conditioned him at this point. Because like friggin' he blows up on Smashville because that low bottom
Low
ceiling,
floor.
low floor, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he will never go there against me ever again. So as far as like stage bans go against Fox, what would you typically recommend? Like based on like what based on that set and how we were playing.
Ideally, get rid of Battlefield, as it's not a bad stage, but I do think you have just better options, all things considered.
Okay.
And if Hollow Bastion's legal, I'd say get rid of that one.
Yeah. I freaking low key Hollow's worse than Smashville.
Look, it can be at times. Again, the bottom blast on Smashville is really underrated.
Yeah.
Like spikes, we just kill it like 20 off of spikes.
I know it's yeah. So
yeah, again, very matchup dependent, but I feel like again, Fox is a character you're spiking like 24/7.
yeah, and so typically try take him to one of the stages. You say you'd recommend banning Battlefield, Hollow, and what would you say for the third? Because we got three in my rule set.
Battlefield, Hollow, and then it's hard to say. I feel like that at that point, that's honestly just up to personal preference.
Yeah.
Like, what are you most comfortable with?
It's like I'm tempted. Well, like, I'm pretty comfortable on FD, because I am able to get a lot more of those pivot grabs because Fox doesn't have nearly as much area to mix it up on. So I'm tempted to say small, because like usually my reasoning against like on going to the battlefield and stuff is for the TNT setups on platforms, that or material rates, which I think I've hit that on him once in the last 2 years we've been playing. So yeah, so it's like I feel like that's not the move, and so I feel like that'd be my ban. So
yeah, that definitely works. Because again, you want the flats, you want the ways to kill horizontally and off the bottom too.
okay.
So town is still really good. FD is pretty good. Kalos is against stone walls, and so edge guards, everything's gonna be really good on Kalos if it's legal where you're at.
Yeah, it is. So
Nashville, double-edged sword, but you do get a bit more because of just how often you're being aggressive and just jabbing Fox to death.
yeah, and you're a lot closer anyway. So
neutral.
Yeah.
PS2 is fairly neutral. He does get a lot of space though, so it's going to be like a warm attrition at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Small Battlefield and Battlefield. Again, they do have their benefits and weaknesses, but the only thing is again, you have better options than
At least on PS2, I got stone, so it takes I get quite a bit more of walls on that. So, and I am able to turn it into more of a war of attrition. You're right.
Yeah.
Ooh, one more thing. I'm on ledge. Fox is back airing. What do I do?
You have multiple options. You can either drop down and then go for more planking. You could try to jump and then double jump nair and drift away. That way you can like grab ledge. Or not grab ledge, sorry, but like,
Place
a block off stage and try to reset
Yeah.
from above. Or worst case, you can always try to learn the timing and just drop down, double jump from ledge, and then forward air.
Okay. Just like one thing I was experimenting around with and stuff was drop down, double jump TVC bear. Because it's like 50% longer. It is funny whenever I do it, but yeah.
It
okay.
is difficult to get consistently, but it does work. It's just, you judge what's best.
Okay. Because like as far as like, I don't know, I've gotten like really consistent at doing like TBC bears. Not to pat myself on the back, I'm awful at this game. But like, you saw it like once in there and just have like using it to end to end up air up to ladders and stuff, right? But yeah, okay. Anyway, sweet. Any last
Cool.
things you got?
Only other thing I remembered is at times against Fox Rusher, you might want to just start holding Nair instead of air dodging.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, be more careful with where you're air dodging. Try not to give Fox as much. You're better off just retreating to ledge again. Because as much as the ledge trapping is annoying, you're taking like 12% for a back air compared to like 30 for 40 for a combo.
Yeah. Like anytime I'm getting up air chained by Fox and stuff, I'm always just SDIing to ledge.
Yeah, it's
So
best bet. Yeah.
okay.
Aside from that, we kind of went over everything. Just it's just a really big emphasis on both the camping, as well as the you gotta really make Fox struggle off stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But aside
so
from that, I pretty
yeah.
sure that
Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Then as far as like going in off into, I just need to go off into live practice, getting that TBC against his uppy off stage a lot.
yeah, or
So
the walls off stage too.
yeah. Okay. Uh. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Do you have any other questions or anything like that you want to go over really quickly, or do you think you're good?
Oh, I guarantee you, I'll come up with something in an hour and I'll shoot it to you on Discord. So.
Yeah, you can just give me a message afterwards, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, likewise. Bye. All right, chat. Sweet. All right, hopefully I can get that to work. Because I do have a bracket to go to today. Ooh, time to cook, chat. All right. Was anyone even like watching? Yo, we got someone in chat. Yo, Juan's in here. Crazy. We can't get free coaching too. Yeah, dog. I paid for this. How you doing, Juan? Doing all right, buddy? Anyway, this was my figure out how to beat Bankatoni coaching sesh. So, cause all my homies hate Fox. Oh, learning how to beat me. Yeah, sweet. Thank God. Been taking too many dubs, which is why I booked this. Sweet. Well, all right. I'm going to probably end it here then. So, dude, I'm not ready for the O2 Mac. Low key, Mac is one of the characters where if I decide to not just like endlessly plank him or sky mine on him and stuff, I will lose to that character. So, anyway. Sweet. I'm gonna freaking stop this now and so I can upload to YouTube. So, appreciate you popping in and say hi at least. So, sweet. Take care, man. Bye.